All right, y'all. We are not on Discord. This is new. This is
Brand new.
potentially a preview for the future of this podcast. But I'm Jacob here with PJ in the flesh.
Yup.
We just watched Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Dallas blew out the Celtics by 38. 38,
38 is a big number.
third biggest blowout in NBA Finals history. PJ,
Top 3.
what did you see in today's game?
Well, there's not much to see.
Yeah.
Literally, I took apart a PC, put it together before Jacob came, but I was still putting it together. But I look up in the score, they're up by 30. Fucking
Yeah.
30.
I showed up at the end of the first, and I think it was like a 15-point game. I was like, okay, good start. Good start. And then it just kept unraveling. And then by the end of the half, the Celtics only had 35 points. I was like, it might be over. I didn't want to say anything.
I said it was over.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything too fast because, you never know. But
You literally never know, but I mean,
no, it was.
might as well jinx them ahead of time.
It's funnier if you jinx them. But yeah, it was just a completely different team from what the Mavericks showed. Like, they were actually playing defense.
God, they played fucking good. I saw Luka get a steal.
Luka was playing defense.
I mean, he's got steals in the finals, but
yeah,
for him to get that type of steal was different.
and this kind of looks weird because our schedules didn't line up. We weren't able to film a reaction or a discussion about last game where Luka fouled out, and
first one.
He just had, for Luka standards, his overall impact on the game was pretty bad. He was really bad on defense. The energy wasn't good. The body language, the complaining to the refs, all of it. We criticized him as it was happening. This game was way different.
I mean, Mark Davis was in there, refing, so
That's
a whole different.
Shout to Scott Foster. The extender has been called in. But yeah, Luka, and I think this is something I said to you off camera, but the Pacers in their series against the Celtics, they were pushing the pace. That's their whole game plan. They were creating open shots. They weren't letting the defense get set.
Mm-hmm.
And I was worried Luka wouldn't be able to do that. Luka's he's been criticized for being a fat boy or whatever, sloppy fat boy, that kind of thing. But he was pushing the pace. I was actually really impressed.
I know Luka could do that if he wants to do that, but today he showed up, done it. I mean, if he does it in the next 3 games, hopefully 3 games, then maybe that would be the best finals we've ever seen in a long time.
Hey, if we get a 3-0 comeback to Game 7, even if they don't win the Game 7, if we get to Game 7 from this point, this might be
huge.
That'd be one of the best finals ever. This is like on par with the. Okay, it's not going to be on the same level as the 3-1 LeBron James comeback.
It won't be, but I feel like it should be on the same level as the Kobe and Allen Iverson.
Wait, the
4-1.
Okay. Okay.
As much as because everyone valued that game one or that game
that one game that one game was huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and the one play that stood out for me with Luka with the whole pushing the pace thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a steal or a rebound or whatever, but he sprinted up the floor and then he threw the half court lob to Daniel Gafford.
Huge.
And I was like,
they kept on replaying it.
Yeah, they did. Because I mean, in this game, they just kept replaying highlights because it was
they ended up playing Dirk's highlights in
middle
of the fourth quarter.
Dirk's highlights. Dirk got an interview in the middle of the fourth. I was like, okay, yeah, this game is super done. But seeing that, I was like, okay, that's exactly what they needed to do. They're not letting Boston get back. They're not letting him get set. Luka said, "There's an angle. I can make this pass because I'm Luka." Half court lob. Gafford throws it down. Great catch by Gafford also.
It could have been him or Lively. Lively can catch those.
I have both of them. So, man, if huge if, because, this is the first time they've shown it in 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
If the Mavs can keep up the energy, keep up the defense, hey, we might have something.
We might have more lobs. Derek Jones Jr. He could catch those type of lobs.
Hey,
I've seen him.
The bench also, and I mean, I know a lot of the bench players went off in garbage time for the Mavs, but even Dante Exum was showing out. I mean, Maxi Kleber did all right. He wasn't terrible. I'll say that. I'm a Maxi Kleber hater, but when I was watching him, I wasn't like, you're nothing but a negative on the court right now. I'll say he did all right. He did okay.
Yeah.
And, if they can just keep getting those minutes from Dante Exum, if Tim Hardaway Jr. can come back to earth, because he's been just removed from the playoff lineup since like the Timberwolves series.
Mm-hmm.
If he can do something, give a little something when Luka or Kyrie's on the bench, then they might have something.
No, definitely, it's anybody on that team. If they show up like how they showed up today, they'll definitely push the pace and move forward to game 5, 6, potentially 7. I mean, we're definitely getting a game 5 already, but 6 or 7.
And we're talking a lot about the Mavericks, rightfully so, because they just blew them out. But Celtics were absolutely terrible in every facet of the game.
Dog shit.
They were just missing threes so badly. There was air balls. There was just bricks off the backboard. Like, it was all bad. And the thing is, even if they shot normally, like, it would have helped them, but they still lost by 38.
38 is a big number. I was hoping they lost by 50. I think they got 50 at one point.
They might have. It might have gotten close.
But it would have been amazing if they got 60. And imagine if they won 60 and they made it all the way to Game 7 and beat them. I think it's time to split up the Jays.
Okay, well, we're not having the conversation right now. It's too early.
I mean, not split up the Jays. If anything, in the offseason for the Celtics, you got to just keep on playing your bench players so they can have a bigger role for, the future. I mean, we just look at Hauser. He's just a 3-point shooter. Pritchard coming up slowly. Who else is on that team? I know X-Men. I know Cornette, but I don't know too much about Cornette.
Yeah.
He's just a guy who fits Boston Celtics image.
He's kind of like the meme guy where he does that thing where he like just jumps up to contest shots from like...
Oh, that's basically Kleber.
10 feet away. Kleber doesn't even...
Kleber can't get up Kleber be just doing silly shit.
Kleber can't get up like that.
Oh, not that high, but
just jumping straight up.
He'll come up and chill off the ground
Kleber
real quick.
Can't even do that. But yeah, Boston, we're not expecting them to play this badly the rest of the series.
No.
I mean, this was legitimately just an absolutely terrible game from like everybody. Kristaps still hurt. They did not. I mean, there's no reason to put him into the game after the second half. Just let it die.
Yeah.
But Kristaps, man, he really might need to be the piece.
Oh, definitely, he has to be the piece. I'm gonna shout out. I'm shouting you out, Adrian. You told me that the Celtics probably just didn't want to win it in Dallas, right? And they want to win it at home in Boston. But what's better, a sweep or knowing that you lost that much? Like, a sweep or the 4-1, winning at home, whatever, I'd rather have the sweep. It shows how much you swept. You beat the Heat in 5, should have been a sweep. You beat the Cavaliers in 5 again. That one could have been tossed up. You lost Jared Allen, but there's no excuses there. You swept the Pacers, and you could have swept the Mavs. That would have been such a good legacy for the Boston Celtics of today.
It would have definitely... I think I saw something where like it would have been one of only a couple, if any, teams to sweep the conference finals and the finals.
Yeah.
And like I don't think these guys care where they win. they just want they just want the ring. I mean, they're
all hungry.
They just played a terrible game. There's no reason to come up with any other
extremely terrible. I mean, this is the best starting 5.
Mm-hmm.
It could be in history. Like Derek White.
Well, it's debatable.
Well, it's debatable. It's not like, oh, you got to play against the Warriors. That's the best starting 5.
But
to me, like with the Warriors, the best. You got 3 fucking good guys. You got Steph, Clay, and then KD. And then, I mean, you could say Draymond, but you're talking about a 5, Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Porzingis, that's a crazy ass 5.
It is. And, it's weird because every time somebody gets praised or every time somebody gets shit on, it seems like everything switches the next game.
Mm-hmm.
Like Luka, rightfully so, got dogged everywhere for his performance, and now today he does everything everyone asked of him from the past game. And then Drew Holiday, everyone was saying, Joel Embiid saying, "Oh, did the Bucks give the Celtics the championship?" And then in today's game, he has the worst plus minus in finals history, minus like 35 or 38. So,
but I'm pretty sure you've answered that. Like, if the Bucks gave him a finals player, I mean, definitely. But he's not the guy who. Can you rephrase that again? You said for the Bucks to the Bucks give the Celtics the finals or whatever.
Yeah, that's what Joel Embiid said. Did the Bucks give the Celtics the championship? That's pretty much what he said.
Joel Embiid
said that. Joel Embiid, direct quote. Joel Embiid.
Although here, Drew Holiday in a sense is better than Marcus Smart.
100%.
100%, right?
100%.
In a sense, they play kind of the same.
The same role. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Fucking defensive point guard.
Yeah.
It's just a replacement.
Yeah.
A more upgraded replacement.
Yeah.
But they didn't give them the fucking finals.
Yeah, if you catch me at the wrong time, I was ready to rant about this. But you know what? I'm gonna let it chill for a little bit. If we get to that point where because as a Bucks fan, the discourse around this Drew Holiday stuff was really pissing me off.
It's stupid.
Because they did not trade Drew. That's the way people are phrasing it. People are acting like they traded Drew to the Celtics directly.
No,
that's not what happened.
Wasn't it a different team at first?
It was the Dame trade. So they traded him to the Blazers, and then the Blazers were like, "We don't need you, so we're gonna try to get some more picks, and then trade him to the Celtics."
Yeah,
that's all that happened. And I'll just say it while we're on the topic. The Bucks season didn't change at all from the Drew trade.
No.
Giannis still got hurt. Dame still got hurt.
Yeah.
They never even played the Celtics. So it's like that Drew going to the Celtics had zero impact on the Bucks season.
So it's definitely not the Bucks' fault.
Not even close.
What just happened with the Bucks is this year the chemistry with Dame and Giannis, we expected it to be finals for sure. Because we viewed Dame before playing on the Bucks amazing. He played amazing every year. It's just new for him that he's playing with a guy in this, you can say, in the same caliber as him, where they both need the ball at all times. Like when he played with CJ McCollum, he didn't really need the ball at all times. He was just Klay Thompson basically for the Portland Trailblazers. So, but when you're playing with Giannis, it's kind of hard to share the ball. You got to understand the chemistry to share the ball at certain times where it's either a lob to Giannis or you can find Dame at the corner three or whatever.
Yeah, and as much as I love talking about the Bucks, we are going to wait for them.
Yeah.
So we have more videos planned where we'll be talking about the Bucks. But for now, we are going into Game 5 of the finals.
Yep.
What are your expectations for the rest of the series?
I mean, it'd be more exciting if they go to Game 7. It'd definitely be more exciting to go to Game 7 and win it all. I mean, who knows? If they keep the same energy they have, I hope they go to Game 7. If not, obviously Boston has a much better team. Just failed to show out today. Yeah. So
bad games happen. So I mean, I'm obviously, I don't think anyone should be panicking about this game. I'm glad Mavs fans have some hope. They have something to fall back on. They can say, "All right, we did it once." That's the big thing. You did it once. You've shown what the game plan should be, how you should be playing. Yeah. And you can do that again. You've shown it's possible. Yeah. So they have hope for these upcoming games. Obviously, we're not expecting Boston to play this bad again. But if we can at least get some competitive games going, some more competitiveness. Yeah. Because Game 1 wasn't. Game 2 wasn't really either. Yeah. If I'm remembering correctly.
Game 3, Luka played really good, and then Kyrie kind of showed up.
Yeah, that was the Luka foul out game. That game was close near the end, but we were all complaining about Luka complaining. Yeah. But now we got locked in Luka. We got commitment to defense. We got energy from the whole team.
Yep.
If we can just get that for however many games are left, then it'll at least be entertaining to watch. And that's all I'm asking
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
All right. Well, I think that's it. Do you have anything else to say?
I mean, for sure, it's not the worst finals we've ever watched.
Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. If it was a sweep.
What do you think is the worst finals?
I mean, the least exciting has to be KD and the Warriors against LeBron and the Cavs. There was there's a few close games, like in those series, but it always.
Oh, that you watched. My bad. I would have said in history. I should have.
Oh, I don't know about history. I don't know. It could have been anything.
I'm thinking about 2004 Lakers.
I can ask my dad. I don't know.
Oh yeah. You gotta ask your cousin if he thinks 2004 Lakers is the worst finals in history.
For him, it might be.
You got all those legends on your team. You lose to a brand new team that just shows up one time in their life.
Shout out to Chauncey Billups.
Shout out to Chauncey.
Ben Wallace, Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun.
And Tayshaun's on the team, yeah.
Of course, Sheed.
Did we? Oh, we already said. You said Hamilton, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rip.
Yeah, out of the ones I've watched, the Cavs, Warriors with KD, it was just kind of like I was kind of just waiting. I was like, okay, they're gonna win. It's like
shout out to Darko Milicic.
Yeah, Tarko. Key piece to that championship for sure.
Oh yeah, Carmelo would have definitely got his only ring.
Oh man, Carmelo. All right, I think it's gonna do it for our first in person
together.
Crazy in the flesh, and like I said, possible preview for what's to come. You don't even know what we have planned. But anyways, if you enjoyed, hit subscribe. Stay tuned. More draft stuff coming out. More offseason stuff coming out. You know what it is. It's the Hooper Podcast. I'm Jacob right here. And right here, this is PJ. It's crazy.
Crazy.
We'll see y'all soon. Peace out.
Peace.